Welcome back to a new episode of the AJ Show, and today on the show, as promised, talking about this beautiful Sonic the Hedgehog Lego set. As always, get yourself a beverage, sit back, relax, and let's dive back into the world of Lego, and I guess in this case, Sonic the Hedgehog as well. When the announcement came out about this particular set, which I thought there was going to be a different design, to be quite honest, but you could find that design in the manual for this set. And that is a beautiful intro pixelated artwork right there. That's from the Sonic the Hedgehog 1 game, the title screen. It's beautiful. And as you can see, this book had some printing issues. I don't know if anybody else who has this set has experienced that in their manual. If so, comment below to let me know if you had a similar situation as I did. But it was like folded over, so I had to tear it, unfortunately, just to see the next page in between. All right, which isn't really a whole lot of stuff, but you get the idea. So going through the manual, of course, this was the set I was expecting. Sorry about the glares. I was expecting this thing, but apparently that's a fan design. And really, this whole thing is based upon a fan design, and which is part of the Lego Ideas collection. And thankfully, as of recently, Lego has announced that they are coming out with a Sonic the Hedgehog Lego set series. There goes my wallet for sure between both myself and my son, because we're both going to want these sets. And there's only 4 of them total. You got characters like Dr. Eggman, Sonic the Hedgehog, you've got Tails, you've got Amy Rose, and, all sorts of fun contraptions and such with it, based upon the Green Hill Zone aesthetics, of course. The most famous, most overly produced zone in Sonic games is Green Hill Zone, but it's the most iconic stage. It is that first stage in the very first Sonic the Hedgehog game that we always harken back to. The theme music is iconic today, and even though we get sick of it in every single Sonic game, there's always a Green Hill stage somewhere. I'm looking at you, Sonic Frontiers, because you're guilty as well, doing that in your open zone worlds. As well as Chemical Plant, that's another popular favorite. I am personally more partial to Emerald Hill Zone from Sonic 2 or Angel Island in Sonic 3. Those are my 2 favorite tropical island resorts that you visit. But this one right here, this one takes the cake. Flipping through the manual, of course, I really wish this one would come to reality, because you got the Death Egg robot. This is based off of Sonic Mania, of course, because you got the Hardboiled Heavies, 2 of them at least in here. You got a couple Flicky Birds, the little Motobug, which there's a Motobug in this set. And it kind of goes through, the fan design, talking about the fan design here, how it all started. You go into the second page here. This is basically celebrating Sonic's 30th anniversary, which we had the celebration last year. But it harkens back to the very first beginning days of 1991. Actually, 2021. That's 2 years ago. Was 30-year celebration. I'm late to the party. Holy crap. But anyways, it talks about how it all started. You got the list of Genesis games here, like Sonic 1, Sonic 2. I don't know why Sonic 3D Blast is next in line, but that's absurd. That should be Sonic 3 and Knuckles, or Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, because of the dual lock-on technology, and it's the most epic adventure that you will ever experience in the classic 2D Sonic gameplay series. Not Sonic 3D Blast, which is an okay mediocre Sonic game, but there's no blast processing going on in that one. He's basically taking a jog or a stroll through Flicky Island in a 3-dimensional isometric view. But then you look at here with Sonic Heroes, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Generations, Sonic Boom gets a shout out, the TV series. What about this one here? What about Sat AM? That is the most popular one, the cult favorite right there. Yeah, I'm waiting for season 3 still. And of course, you jump to Sonic Mania, the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, of course, and so forth. So great, little history callbacks in here. This next page is just about the fan designs of this Lego set and the inspiration behind this thing. And of course, then you get the whole building process. So, we take a look at the box here, of course. It's a very nice, beautiful box. It's 2 pieces of tape holding here. Peel it off, lift up the lid. It's a pretty nice, sleek design for the box. And of course, you see all the nice aesthetics about it. 18 and older. Again, there's a lot, and I mean a lot of tiny pieces in this one. So, especially whenever you're trying to build patterns, gets tedious. Definitely gets tedious. Has 1,125 pieces in here. Here's the back side, of course. Got the little blueprint design right there. Motorbug with switching the different faceplates right up there. Sonic with the launching pad spring. All 7 Chaos Emeralds already collected. He's going to go in super mode here, but we don't have a Super Sonic, so what can you do? I guess you could just pretend and imagine he turns into Super Sonic and just destroy everything in sight. All right, so let's take a look at the set here. We have Green Hill Zone. Green Hill Zone. Of course, if you pick it up, give it a little bit of closer. So a little close-up look at this set. As you can see, a plate right here with Sonic's lives. Starts out with 3 lives, just like in the video games. The sleek design of it is really beautifully designed. Of course, you see all the pattern designs right here, the checkerboard look that comes with it. Tedious part of it, of the whole entire thing. You got Motobug right here. I'm going to take him off here. That crab is just good as dead at this point. But there it is, a little Motobug right here. Got the angry eyes face. He has an alternate faceplate you can switch him out to. This is like about spot on, from the Sonic games, for how he's just simply designed. It's really cool. And this is crab meat right here. Again, pretty spot on with the design for a Lego build. It's pretty cool, pretty neat. You got the rings right there. Of course, these are transparent to make it look like, they're floating in the air. Same thing with this little platform here. The monitor boxes also have different types of faceplates. You can switch in and out. This one's the shield. This is the extra life. Then, of course, you got the, invincibility shield. You have, his 10 rings in a box. And then, of course, last but not least, his speed shoes right here for get a faster speed. And of course, the more happier, well, kind of like shocked look, I should say, of the Motobug faceplate. But there's a lamppost right here that is your basic checkpoint. You can switch it to not checked, or you can switch it to checked. You got the nice bridge here, cool water design down here, the loop-de-loop, classic for Sonic games, spring pad, which has a little mechanism here, back here to kind of help raise that up for Sonic to jump to collect the rings or get up to the higher level. The sunflower. And I am unsure what this is about, but it looks like it could connect another add-on to the stage or something like that, which maybe they're having a potential future idea to add on to it. I don't know, but it would be cool to have that. And of course, the detail design of the palm tree back here, which is really, really awesome. It looks like from the Sonic game itself. So like I said, this is a pretty cool set design for just the Lego Ideas series. Now, of course, here it is. The Sonic minifigure and the 7 Chaos Emeralds, all different colors, which is nice touch right there. The Sonic figure is pretty neat, pretty awesome. Of course, you can't really do much about the backside to have that stick out, but it's right there printed on there. But Sonic with a spiked head, power ring in hand, and a little nice platform right there. And last but not least, of course, the great evil Dr. Robotnik, which I have a problem with this. I know it's like a Lego built Dr. Eggman, but he looks so weird as they built Lego. Now, in the new series that's coming out in August, they will have an Eggman figure that's more, pleasing to look at than this monstrosity right here. It's just hilarious just how it's been built. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty creative, I would say, for sure. You take him out of his Eggomatic hovercraft. His arms do move. His legs do kind of bend. I mean, it's not bad for a Lego-built Dr. Eggman. Of course, the Eggomatic hovercraft here, pretty cool, pretty spot on. Got the flames, got the decals, everything you want. Of course, transparency for, to kind of show that it's hovering on display. But it's a really cool, sleek Lego design when it comes to the Sonic the Hedgehog series. So very great addition to the collection. I've been having my eye on this for quite some time. I just ended up buying something else over it because I wasn't too sure if I really wanted it or not. So when we went back to the Lego store over the weekend, I decided, let's go and make the purchase, add it to the collection before this becomes hard to find. So awesome design. I'm looking forward to the new series that's coming out with Lego for Sonic the Hedgehog. Definitely, it's going to be added to the collection, guaranteed. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe out there and take care. Go pick you up a Lego. It's great. Great fun time building.